Hello learners, welcome to our YouTube channel of APS Academy. I have brought for you the advertisement section. The advertisement comes under the writing section. I would like you to have a brief introduction of advertisement and the need for advertisement and the audio that I am presenting in front of you with the details in the writing type, the skill topics of advertisement writing. There are solved examples and classified advertisement which we have brought for you, and the audio covers the writing skills topic of advertisement writing. It covers the following: what is an advertisement, what is the need to advertise, types of advertisement. When you are writing an advertisement, every word counts. Being too vague or wordy will cause people to skim an advertisement instead of pausing to read it. So the same writing tenets apply no matter what type of advertisements you are writing. It should begin with a heading in bold or uppercase letters. The language should be according to the audience we are referring to. Do not use the same descriptive characteristics for every type of advertisement. For example, in situation wanted case, calling for receptionist applications, one must use words that are indicative of the personality and communication skill. Do not make full sentence. The prescribed limit is 50 words. In order to make your advertisement loaded with information about the topic, you have to manage your words carefully. Always add contact details in the end, either in the form of contact number, email ID, or both. They are generally given in the question. Remember, nowhere in the answer are you required to mention your own personal detail. It should always be in a box made with sharpened pencil. It should be neat and clean with good presentation. Now coming to the topic. What is an advertisement? Students, an advertisement, as we all know, you have studied in class 11th also. It is a kind of public announcement which is made through a popular medium like newspaper, magazine, radio, television, etc. It is also displayed on the placard as well. You must have observed the advertisements are generally written in around 50 words. And the marking assigned to the students for a correct format and content is also necessary to keep in mind while you are writing an advertisement. And it must be noted that advertisement is also a notice for or announcement made in a public medium promoting a product or service or event or publicizing a job vacancy. There are two types of advertisement: classified and commercial. Classified ads, how it is written and how commercial ads are written, we will discuss here. Classified ads are used by the general masses to promote or use services. The only concern in the classified ad is to get things noticed with as minimum words as possible. So the word limit should not be exceeded, as it can be too expensive also to write a classified advertisement over here. And essential details to note over here, as we have already discussed in our previous video, that classified ads are should be written in the range of 50 words. Okay, and we should clearly state the categories under the heading of the column. That means, for if we are giving an advertisement for sale, we have to write the sale in bold letters. And what are the types of classified ads that we are generally having to study? First one is situation vacant. If we are giving an advertisement for any vacancy, and if you want a job, you are an uneducated employed, you have to give it under the column of situation wanted. If you have lost something, lost and found column, you have found also in the same column you will write sale and purchase if you want to sell anything or you want to purchase any commodities. Accommodation, if you need any kind of houses for staying or other purposes, then accommodation. And educational, for studies and other coaching centers, all this comes under this column. Placement services, matrimonials, to let, tuitions, packers and movers, kennel, tours and travels, etc. And commercial ads, it is more generally designed for commercial purpose. it takes more space and is more expensive in terms of advertising cost, because this kind of advertisements cannot be afforded by common people. It is mostly means they are written, or they are mainly commercialized by the companies or the bureaucrats who are of very high profile societies. Essential details to note are: do not forget to mention the name of the company, institute or organizations. Mention the detail of the product. And first, now you will, in the second step, we will see the format of classified advertisement writing. First, we will take the situation vacant type. Okay, whenever you are starting this kind of advertisement writing, you have to start with wanted or required. Here there is an example which I am showing you over here. See, classified advertisement examples over here. Principal, Sunrise Global School, Agra requires a receptionist for her school. Draft a suitable advertisement in about 50 words to be published in the classified column of a national newspaper, giving all the necessary details of qualification and experience required in the receptionist. See students, first of all I would like to tell you that if you are learning the format of any one type and understanding it well, you will able to solve 7 or 8 other advertisements of the same type. Here see, you are given the question of requires a receptionist. Requires means that person, particular person or organization is wanting that somebody, so situation wanted column. See, it is written in bold letter. First of all, see, it is written inside a box. An advertisement, I have already told you, it is always written in a box and the heading is always in capital bold letters. Now see how it is started. Required a young, dynamic, smart, charismatic and friendly female receptionist for Sunrise Global School, Agra, attractive salary with fringe benefits, healthy work environment, fresh graduates having honors or equivalent degree in English with good communication skills can apply by sending their cover letter and resume till March 30 and below mentioned ID. For queries, contact. This is must. This first of all this one, and last of you have to mention your contact, your mail ID or your name, whichever is given in the question. Okay. Now coming back again to the next section, that is of to-let ads. Always start with wanted or available. Mention the type of accommodation, an expected rent and any other things, and same cases with sale or purchase of property or assets. Format for educational institutions also cover the past record of the institute, courses offered and the duration of course, last date to apply. All these are very important points to note and it should be contained in your format of this kind of advertisements. Same case is format for missing person. If you are writing in that, then physical description of that person, his height, complexion should be mentioned, his name, age, health, and any other identifying features, his clothes, whatever he was wearing during that time when he was last seen. Mention detail of the reward, if there is any, address and phone number. Okay, and what is the breakup of marks that we generally see in this type of advertisement writing? The format contains 1 marks, content 2, and expression which will include your grammar and other errors, your way of writing. It is of 1 marks. Total it will come of 4 marks in your exam. Okay. See, situation vacant purpose, which I have already mentioned you briefly. Here I have given you in tabulation form so that you can easily understand for which purpose this kind of advertisements are written. Situation vacant, this is written by an employer who is looking for the service of a person in his organization, and wanted, written by a job seeker. For sale, it is written In an attempt to sell property, asset, office goods, etc. To let is written by person looking for tenants for his or her property. Accommodation wanted is written by ones looking for a place for accommodation. And matrimonials for prospective marriage candidates. Missing is written in case any object or person goes missing, giving descriptive details of the same. So students, here are some of the examples that I have brought for you for the classified types of advertisements. Situation wanted, I've already discussed. So, and the situation vacant, it is the same criteria or the type that you have to look over for this kind of advertisements. If these are the 4 or 5 important advertisements that I brought for you, which is coming in your exams, this kind of types you will get generally in your sample papers also. So you can refer to the sample papers for more details, and here are some of the exercises for practice that I have given, and if you have any other doubts till then, you can refer to me. Thank you and have a nice day.